Well, DoingItLocal.com is down at a very special event at Fairfield Theater Company. It's an event to benefit the Near and Far Aid Association, now 64 years old, and what a lot of change there's been in 64 years. Patsy Devine is the president of Near and Far Aid, and congratulations, you have got an standing room only crowd working for this great Band Together feature.
Thank you, David. Yes, this is a new event for Near and Far Aid this year, joining our other 3 successful fundraising events. And we felt like we really wanted to do something splashy and something that the whole community could get involved in. And the result of that is this collaboration with Band Together to put on our first concert for a cause, One Night Band.
Well, I'll tell you, your organization started off as a little organization back in 1946 to help people overseas. Since then, it's generated into one that helps organizations all over Fairfield County, but notably in Bridgeport in particular.
That's correct. We fund over 100 agencies within Fairfield County. Most of our funds do go to Bridgeport because Bridgeport is lacking the corporate support that Stamford and Norwalk seem to acquire. But even so, you know, the work that we're trying to do within the county is significant in helping children get the right kind of education, in putting roofs over people's heads without homes, and feeding families that don't have enough money to feed themselves. And, you know, it's a labor of love from the entire board and our whole volunteer corps to do this.
Well, we should say it really is a labor of love because it's an entirely volunteer-run organization, so that all the money that gets raised goes right back into the community in that quest to end poverty in Fairfield County, which, how much more noble cause could there be?
That's right. Everything we raise in one year, the net assets go right back into the community in the following year. So for instance, right now our fiscal year just began and we're engaged in granting the funds that we raised last year to about $950,000 back into the community, and we'll complete that by June. It'll all be gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, and it will be gone to the right places, because I know that you have such a vetting process to make sure that the organizations that get that money are really on the up and up, are really in need, are really putting that money to the best possible use.
That's true. We really value the money that our donors and sponsors entrust us with. And so we feel very strongly that it's our fiduciary responsibility to make sure that we're applying it to places that have the biggest need, that will make the most impact, that will get their dollars working immediately.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody's looking forward to a fabulous night and continued success with the organization. Patsy Devine, thank you so much for inviting us to be a part of this. That red carpet is getting a little worn out with all the people coming here because you got such a great crowd.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to tell our story, and we hope everybody enjoys themselves tonight.
There you go, Patsy Devine, president of the Near and Far Aid Association, with this big party going on at FTC, all the money going back into the community. We'll catch up with some of those community members as we take you on. Well, this one-night band affair to benefit Near and Far Aid Association is featuring, of course, Band Together and this merry crew of great musicians, featuring Jerry Vigorito and Rob Freed. And this is Jerry, and he's all tense because he's got a big performance.
Hi.
And he's got to coagulate everything with the rest of the group.
Yes, they're calling me backstage.
They're calling
right
you
now.
backstage.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations. I know it's a sold-out affair again.
Yes,
and your contribution to the evening is big time.
Is music. We bring a ton of people together. And we'd like to thank you for doing our last show. You've been a great supporter of ours, and we do appreciate it.
Well, you know what?
And the cameraman, too.
That's right. Steve does wonderful work. But the point is, this money goes back into the community to help those who are really in need. So this is a real win-win situation.
One of the reasons we got involved with Near and Far is they filter down to so many charities. I believe the number is 92, and we are oftentimes approached by many different charities, and we just can't do enough shows for them. So Near and Far really becomes an avenue, a venue to get the money down to those needy groups that keep asking us to help out. We love playing music. We love running these events. Near and Far packed the house tonight. It's been terrific.
Well, we talked a little bit about the vetting process. That is to say, the investigation that gets done by Near and Far Aid of those organizations that are looking to them for funding assistance. Jeannie Burris is the vice president of the organization, as in charge of that vetting process, and it's a very elaborate endeavor, isn't it?
That's correct, and we're particularly proud of it because our 28-member board of directors personally vets every single one of our grant applications. We will research over 114 this year, and we not only thoroughly evaluate their applications and their financials, but we do site visits for every single application that we receive. So it's a very thorough process, and we have sort of the depth and breadth of expertise among our board members to really know the history of a lot of these organizations, such as the Rothola Taylor Community Center, which is one of the finest after-school programs in Bridgeport, doing so many great things. I should let Esperina tell you.
Well, and this is Esperina Baptiste from that organization over on the east side. It's great to have you here, and congratulations on the work that you're doing. How many young people do you serve?
Thank you. We serve over 2,000 students during the course of the year in our after-school program, our summer camp program, and our night recreation program.
Now, you're open in the afternoons and the evenings.
Absolutely. Right? We open from 2:30 for after-school program, and we open from 6 to 10 for night recreation program for the youth in the neighborhood.
And do you follow their progress as they go forward? Do you have some help in mentoring and tutoring and so forth along the way?
Absolutely. So in our after-school program, what we do, we support with the day school in the Bridgeport school system. So we help the kids with their homework, and then after that, we do sports with them. We do arts and crafts with them, and music with them as well. So we make sure that they have everything that they will need to succeed in life.
Jeannie, that's just one of the many organizations and one of the many facets of life that you all support. It's really remarkable what you're able to accomplish.
It's a pleasure, and it's a real point of pride for us that we do this as an all-volunteer organization. We are really proud to be associated with people like Esperina and the over 100 local agencies that we support every year.